Hello, Reena. Hi. Hello, Shiva. Hello, lovely birds. Hope you all are doing fine. Hi, Gaurav Tomar. We have a super interactive, super exciting speaker today who's going to share a very nice learning. I'm sure we also going to learn a lot of things from that. So let's stay tuned for her to come in and share her experience with us. Let us wait for a few people to join in and then we'll start. Hi.
Hello. Can you all see me?
Yes.
Glad we made it on time.
Absolutely. How are you doing, Ginny?
Good. Yeah, I'm good. Let me
Your
just
camera
settle this.
is. Yeah, please settle.
I know
Take your time.
till the time everybody joins in. I think it's perfect now.
Yeah. It's absolutely perfect,
Oh,
Ginny.
I can see a lot of people. Srinivas Rathi is whom I know. Who else
A lot of people are going to join in now. They're super
yeah.
excited to know your journey, to know your experience.
And trust me, Manisha, I've never discussed it. It's never
Yeah, today
happened.
for the first
It's always
time.
about my work. But what the journey was, it's probably a lot of
Ups
dancing.
and
Or,
downs. Yeah. And never give up attitude वो दिखने में आता है आपके daughters and blessings के उसमें. So to all the viewers who are coming, who are going to listen to us now, and also onto our YouTube channel that is Dreamant India, let me tell you, today's guest that is Ginny Vadhavan, who is a beautiful personality. On the other side, she runs a foundation named
Thank you.
Daughters Are a Blessings. So as we know, daughters are always connected to their fathers and mothers. So we have a live example, one more example today in front of us, who's going to share what was the purpose for her to come up with this concept of daughters are a blessings, and while initiating this concept, what were the challenges that helped you, and what were the challenges which you learned, and today you're going to share it with us. So Ginny, over to you. We are very excited to know the journey. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Manisha. It is privileged, honored to be on this platform. And hello, everybody. My name is Ginny Vadhavan, as Manisha has told me, and I am a founder to a non-profit organization, which is Daughters Are Blessing. And yes, they are. So whether you have a daughter, you don't have a daughter, you are a daughter yourself. I feel that first, because I meet so many people. Some people don't have a daughter. They say, I wish we had a daughter. I mean, you are a daughter. Your wife is a daughter. Your mother is a daughter first. So this is what, we should love. We should love them. We should let them grow. So this is the motto of my foundation. And coming to it, this started somewhere in 2003. And Manisha, this is the first time I am, probably telling you about the whole journey of it. And I'm excited more than everybody. So this was 2003. I was working in a corporate, US corporate firm. And nowhere I thought that I would switch over jobs and I would come. No, we don't think about all this. It was a very nice job. I was assistant vice president of it, and life is going smoothly. 2016, we jumped to, and I left my job overnight because my father was diagnosed with cancer. And that time, as a daughter, I thought, let me be with him. So I left overnight. Though he never wanted me to leave, because it was 17 long years of my hard work in a company. And when you reach a certain position, then it's like, maze, there's nothing else that time. So that's why I was like, probably I wanted to concentrate on him, and I left it. So during my tenure of my work, I used to write quotes on this page, Facebook page called Daughters Are Blessing. And I left it like that only, because there was a lot of how in corporates we have gender inequality and we have a lot of favorism. But since I was in a job, I had my limitations. I could not speak much about it. So after this job, I started writing more. I started putting more in this page. And that's how it started growing from 2016. So I picked up when my page was about 10,000 people, 20,000 people, to now it's 5.5 lakh people globally. And trust me, it's all organic. I've never paid for it. I don't believe in paid promotions because eventually they never last. So then I started concentrating more. I started visiting people, telling about the work, and somewhere that emotional chord probably touched people. And that's how I started getting a lot of charities, donations, and good faith. It happens. So then I put that name of foundation. It was always Daughters Are Blessing. Then the foundation work came. So everything was going very well. I was very happy with it. We tried to bridge the gap, rural and urban area, because somebody had to. We cannot blame the government every time. Somebody has to help. We all are responsible to making our country move ahead. So now, since this page was globally acclaimed, there was interviews, there were awards everywhere. So, it was flashing everywhere. And one fine day, this got hacked. So that was one setback. When I talk about challenges, before that also there was a lot of challenges which I had to go through. I mean, everybody used to say, what? It's just a quote on a page, then what? So that was not a quote. Those were not only, there was my emotions. They were like realities of life, how gender equality is in the real life. Why do we blame rural areas? There is so much in the corporate world. It's also there. So somebody had to come out of it and tell everybody. Now I'll tell you one incident in my office. At about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, they used to say, "Ho gaya, madam, aap ghar jao." I mean, no, please don't grade me on my gender. Grade me on my work. So these are the little things which I faced. There were challenges. And this is not only in our country. This was worldwide, because when I used to travel, this is worldwide. This gender inequality is, trust me, everywhere. We've highlighted it more. The other countries probably haven't. So this is what we were facing. And I got this opportunity. I spoke my heart out, started speaking. And like I said, hacked last year, 1st March. Why I remember? Because I was doing my year ending a day before. And despite of all the authentications, all securities on my social media, I could not even open the next day. Now without that, without your social media presence, your hard work is gone. I mean, all these years of 3 years, that social stigma is such a bad thing. It hits you here. I mean, then people don't treat you anything. They say, she's nothing. I mean, it was, trust me, Manisha, it was like a downfall. I mean, the people who used to invite me everywhere as a founder, they probably, if I go there, they never used to acknowledge. Because like a pity face, oh, aapka nahi hua, sad. I didn't want that pity thing. It was just a page hacked, but I was still there. My work was still there. Why are you grading me on all these things? So now the fight started of my challenges, and my fight started. I went to the local police station. I went to the cyber cell, politicians, media, even the Facebook office. I went every corner. and going to cyber cell is also not easy. So I would, one request I would tell everybody, please change your passwords of social media. We are getting digitally strong day by day. And after this lockdown thing, everybody is getting computer savvy. Everybody is getting digitally strong. So don't even come to that point where you don't know what to do. Now I see every second person, the WhatsApp is getting hacked, which is very surprising. So now you go to cyber cell, they tell you go back to the police station, get that FIR thing. Now they refuse to even file an FIR because it's Facebook. It's nowhere, the bank is not connected. It's nowhere close to your bank details. No money transaction is there. But it's always not about money. It's about your self-esteem. It's about a day robbery. The page is going, everything is working. And I mean, if somebody is taking your child away and you cannot do anything about it.
It's hard work.
So it's like, organic reach for 5 lakh internationally, and more or less is the social stigma which hit you. So, but eventually nothing happened. The page, the hacker gave me just like that. One fine day, I started getting notifications and I saw I was an admin of the page again. So it was as simple as that. But the torture going through it, to make a company stand and then fall again. So it's like every fall has a rise, and it actually happened with me. So earlier, I mean, I don't blame men, I don't blame anybody, but yes, there was probably, because of the gender bias thing, it was very difficult for people to actually accept that, to come openly about it, about how a woman can fight. We've always seen on a very big platform, but not on a social media platform. Now today also, when they tell me you fight for womanism, I said, no, I fight for equalism. There is a difference between it. You don't, when I come to a place, don't open the door for me. Don't give me reserved seats. Give me respect. That's what we fight. And there were emails written to me. There were threats given to me, because as an NGO, if I used to go to these rural areas, help them, there were a lot of connects, which obviously we all know how confusing and how those connects, go there, help them. They are ready to take help, but reaching there is again a problem. Till now, it's a problem. That was also one of the challenges which I faced. And then if you are not an NGO of a certain area, the other NGOs or the other people would not probably entertain you. So you have to tell them that we are on the same mission. It's like whether you are helping or I am helping, eventually it's been benefited to the world, to our people. So that is also one of the challenges which an NGO faces. Now, one again is the transaction. Money transaction was also one of the problems. So I had to keep my papers well and intact. When we say we are a non-profit organization, attached there are 10 different things. And it is not easy. But thankfully, fingers crossed, things are getting normal, minus the COVID thing. Otherwise, a lot of challenges. Till today, yes. Recently, we had a village who wanted to have sanitaries, but due to COVID, it was not reaching there. So I had to speak to Procter & Gamble, get it connected over there. So these are the challenges every day we face. It's not about women development. It's not about entrepreneurship. There are other basic needs also, which we as an NGO have to face it. Now, if you go to these political head offices and something, there is a thick book which is kept as rights, women rights. But that book is printed and it's kept there. Even the people out in villages, in rural areas, don't even know this kind of book exists, and they have a right on certain things. I have seen that book myself. I have seen that, yes. So nobody wants to execute. So, and now my main mission, my vision is to get that book out, tell people that these are the points and these you have a right on certain things. So these are, you know, Manisha, the challenges in a nutshell, which I've just told you.
Wonderful, wonderful. In just one story, like, you know, this one journey to reach over here, Ginny, right from the corporate till here. कितने सारे ऐसे challenges थे, ups and downs थे, be it gender bias related हो, corporate world related हो, या खुद का एक NGO start करने से लेके, you know, पुलिस के पास जाने से लेके, ये जो FIR वगैरह जो दर्ज करने रहते, ये सारी चीजें, it's so difficult for us females to go through this because उस लेवल तक का openness कभी हमें दिखा नहीं. ये जो वेलकमिंग नेचर जो आगे से मिलना चाहिए वो हमें कभी मिला नहीं, एंड दैट्स व्हाई
नहीं, और होगा भी नहीं मनीषा. इट इज अ लॉन्ग बैटल. आस्क मी, इट्स अ लॉन्ग बैटल. यू आल्सो नो इट्स अ लॉन्ग बैटल. And then, you know, coming from a corporate world with a white collar, going to these villages, half the world thinks ki you've just come for a picture, you've just come for a video, and you just want to put it on the social media. So we have to fight with the local people to make them understand that we are here to help you. Absolutely. Leave alone the authorities. That's a different battle altogether. Yes. The local people should understand first. And after all these years, somewhere we've been successful.
Absolutely. And see the hard work, if you see the challenges and everything that you have overcome until date, of course, there are certain things that are coming your way. But there are so many things that we have learned. But you also had an option to give up. You definitely had an option to give up.
Oh, yes. When my page was hacked, I had nothing to do. I mean, there was no invitation. There was nowhere I could even, you know, my connects were gone, my contacts, everything was like, I was nowhere. So, but then still, that was not what I was looking for. It was not my social media presence. It was my hard work, which I again made an account. Again, I started a page. Though the page was only 200, 300 in 3 months of time, it would never reach 5 lakh. I knew about it, but that was fine with me.
Absolutely, absolutely. And this is what, these are the short experiences, but very profound and learning experiences, जो हर एक female को, हर एक individual को सुनना चाहिए. Because if you can do it, anybody can do it. And I'm damn sure the purpose of this foundation, of this page, is so strong that there are so many women in India and globally as well who are damn connected to their parents. And I being a follower, you know, one of the,
that's what, Manisha, when you go to cyber cell, they refuse to write, they refuse to take a complaint. That is one thing, you know, I want to tell every woman, that you have a right to file an FIR, whether it's your social media or it's anything. They have to write it. But people who don't know about their rights, they'll just shoo it off. I myself came back twice, thinking that probably it's my complaint is not justified. But then no, my cyber consultant said you have all the right to complain about it.
Absolutely.
So this is, you know, if you have a problem, whether it's your social media or it's your personal, you have a right to complain and fight for it every minute.
Every minute, as far as you know that you're right, as far as you know that you have the right to know what has actually happened and to find out the truth. You should take one step ahead, because this is something, is the foundation. The better the foundation, the bigger the building is going to be. It's as simple as that. हर एक female वहाँ पे जो हम देखेंगे, काफी सारे लोग ऐसे होते हैं जो बहुत ज्यादा डरते हैं. A lot of females are, oh God, just don't get into that shit. Police will start coming to our place. They'll start asking us questions. They will take us to their chowki and everything. All this bullshit, ये जो भी चीजें होती है, it's okay. I think we should face this. When time comes, you should face it and you shouldn't escape from it. Or you shouldn't think about the neighbors and everybody, what they are going to think about you. I think that is not our department.
Yes. I mean, as an NGO, Manisha, as an NGO, you know, people offer you a lot of money when it comes to black and white. I don't want to quote people, but you will be getting these kind of things also. So you should know, like, there has to be a line drawn. So these are the things which make you stronger, which makes you learn how to fight it out. that this, I'm not getting into this, and this, my foundation is not meant for all this. But yes, there are all sorts of people from all walks of life. They would definitely come in.
And it also makes us intelligent. Of course, world में क्या
Yes.
चल रहा है?
Yes,
बाहर का
yes.
outer world कैसा है? Be it police, be it strangers, be it the cyber cell people, everybody, all the professionals sitting out over there, we have all
Yes.
the right to know them. How do they work
Of
and how
course.
much justice do they give us? So this is
And
what
surprisingly,
I was
we
very-
learn every day. We learn every day a lot of things.
and I think life is all about this. But yes, injustice अगर कहीं पे हो रहा है तो उसके ऊपर stand लेना बहुत ज़्यादा जरूरी है.
Yes,
और
yes.
सिर्फ सुनते ना रहे, सहन करते ना रहे. Injustice is
Yes.
something which is wrong.
And
Any
please,
individual
if you
doesn't
have,
deserve.
yes, and please, if you have somebody who's reached you from probably 10 cities apart, everybody can get connections and help. Now, that's what my foundation does. If somebody is sitting in Delhi or somebody is sitting in Chennai, I cannot say because I'm in Mumbai, I will not be able to help. We find out the connects, we find the local NGO, the local women rights cell, and then we get this thing sorted out. So it's that way we just help each other.
Wonderful, wonderful. This is what I wanted all the viewers to know about you and the foundation, dear. Let me tell everyone out there, please, who are listening to me, to us right now, and also in future onto the YouTube channel, I'm going to post the link of Daughters Are of Blessings. Without fail, please
Thank
follow
you.
them. I'm damn sure that you guys are going to learn a lot of things from this beautiful ladies initiative that is Daughters Are of Blessings, which is
Thank
on
you
Facebook,
so much.
Instagram, and LinkedIn as well. So what is
Thank
the
you
one
so
advice, Ginny? Last question. What is the one advice that you would like to give all the viewers within one sentence or something? Very short.
In one sentence, if you ask me, a woman, let them probably, discipline them, but don't punish them. Let them fly. Stay with them, but not stand against them. That's how I would look, and I would advise every parent, every guardian, everybody for a woman.
Wow, wonderful. Thank you so much for this. This was something worth listening to. And yes, Ginny, thank you so much once again, all the viewers as well. And
Thank you
hope to
so
see you all
much.
again tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
dear.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
so much. We'll connect again. Bye-bye, dear.
Bye-bye. 8 minutes.